Hey, Patrick Klepek.
Hey.
You are probably just old enough to be like the last generation of people that remembers the Oregon Trail from their scholastic career.
It got banned from my 5th grade classroom because when you died, you could write your name on the gravestone and other players could find it.
And you wrote all sorts of heinous shit on there.
One of the kids in the class, I did not, but one of the kids in the classroom wrote "fuck you," and then there was no way to erase them.
No.
You know, they were not rewritable.
It was just there forever.
It was just there. It was just part of the game at that point.
The tapestry.
And it was thrown out by our teacher, and we just had number munchers. Which was
Number munchers wasn't bad.
Yeah, but Oregon Trail was.
Oh, yeah, Oregon Trail. I'm sorry, the Oregon Trail.
The Oregon Trail.
I just want to say, so this is the Oregon Trail on the 3DS that we're looking at here today, and this is, by my approximation, pretty much just a straight port of the Wii version that came out a while back. And you can tell the sort of thoughtfulness and effort that went into this port. Just looking at this title screen, Patrick and I were looking at this before we started recording.
I'm trying to figure out what we should do.
And noticing where it says, touch the touch screen to start. Like, how overly wordy and just kind of clumsy that is. Like, you could just say touch to start, and people would figure, like, that's, I think, concise and direct enough.
Or nothing at all.
Or nothing at all.
It's a touch device. I think people might figure it out.
Well, I'm going to touch the touch screen to start.
Oh, no.
Here. So we'll start a fresh game here. I actually ran through this once already just to get a feel for what this is like. I guess we'll just call this one...
Busta Rhymes.
All right.
Yeah. You've unlocked...
Save complete. All right. Let's go. So, as you may recall of Oregon Trail's past, Patrick, and by the way, what system were you guys playing Oregon Trail on?
God, I couldn't even.
Because Apple IIe was the gold standard for me for Oregon Trail playing.
I have to imagine we were beyond that by the time I was in. I mean, it was on the giant. What was it, 5.5-inch?
Yeah.
Floppies, like the
5.25 floppy.
5.25. Yeah, it was on those. I don't know if it was an Apple II or not.
So in past games, it's been like you choose what profession you're gonna play as, and then you get your loadout, and then you go out onto the trail. This time around, they have mixed it up a little bit here. Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna go and reload that other game because it'll give us more options. There we go. All right. This time you get these sort of you get 3 different scenarios to choose from, or 4 different scenarios. Sorry. This first one, 3 brave brothers. You get to pick to play as one of those 3 brothers, and which one you pick will kind of define what sort of activities you'll be able to get up to out on the trail. I've already gone through that, and I did it. I made it to Oregon. So
it's not an actual story. It's more just this is a unique set of characteristics that you have to play within, as opposed to like creating a custom character.
Yes.
Okay.
That's entirely accurate. So scenario more than story.
Right. Can you make your own original thing too, or is this strictly how it works?
No, this is the game.
Because in the original, at least the version I play, like you would pick like a class of character.
Right. It was like farmer,
hunter, and like then that would sort of like determine like what your strategy was when you were going across.
So you do still get that. It's just it's different from scenario to scenario.
Oh, okay.
So I can be a carpenter. So family of 4, wagon with moderate supplies. Good at repairing the wagon. Here, the banker's got a Conestoga. Family of 5, moderate supplies, a lot of money. And then doctor.
Being a doctor seems like that would be awfully useful.
You'd think.
But I remember I always picked a hunter. That was always my strategy.
Right. I'm gonna go with carpenter. Milton, Susan, Joshua, and Gina. Well, none of those.
Are they implying that the 2 kids are good at carpentry as well?
None of those will work. So we get name set Ryan. So we name that Vinny.
Oh. Can you fit it all? No, you wouldn't. One L and then no space.
Yeah.
Perfect.
A worthwhile sacrifice.
Yep.
Let's see here. Curry brush. The brush is used for grooming oxen, increase their healing rate while resting. Burlap sacks full of oats.
So this says unlocked. Is that to imply that the first time you play through this scenario, you won't have all this stuff?
Well, the first time I played that first scenario at all, I didn't have access to any of this stuff.
Oh, okay. So you haven't messed with any of these things.
I had, let's see here, I had this. I had the repair tools were unlocked. So, you know, these are just different things that can...
Why is everything in caps?
Yeah, you do some fishing. I'm going to do the feedback because keeping your ox healthy seems like it's pretty important here.
Oh, the feed bag is not for you? I like having a feed bag full of cookies.
Just put those frosted
oh, God.
Cookies
What are they called?
right
Circus cookies,
circus
right?
cookies just right into your mouth.
Just
Directly-
strap it on.
Just rub them on your torso. Mmm.
Feed bag. The iPhone remake they did, I want to say about a year ago, year and a half ago, is really well done.
Yeah.
It's a lot more kind of a strict, faithful update of the original stylings.
Yeah, they choose to introduce like kind of an action element here that I understand trying to flesh this out and make it like justify the fact that this is on a cart.
Right.
You know, this is sold in stores. Welcome to the trail in 1846. Okay. So you go into a town, and you can talk to these folks. And I talk to this guy, and this guy always just tells you about where you are. Welcome to Independence, Missouri. And you're like, that's interesting.
This game
That's always the button that you press is, that's interesting.
No option to say uninteresting.
No, it's just that's interesting. Oh, really interesting guy. Just gonna stock up here.
Those are some textures.
Oh yeah, this is not the best looking game. I'll do it for now.
How's the 3D?
Also maybe less than great. Okay. And then this dude is everywhere. I don't know why this guy is so prominent because all he lets you do is customize the tarp and the body.
Oh, great.
Of your stupid wagon. So
yeah, how do you not pick the American flag?
Clearly, and then that's the other thing is like, it's not like you get more.
What is with all these colors? Did these colors even exist back then?
I don't know. You never see
Hot
color
pink,
photography, so maybe it did. Who knows? But it's like this is the only function this dude has, and this dude is everywhere. You'll go to every stop you make.
And he's always hanging out with that wheel.
Doesn't necessarily have everything you need. You won't always find like a general store or a trader at every stop. But that dude is everywhere.
Hey man,
and it's crazy making.
It's the exhibit of the 1800s.
So I'm just going to run through this bottom screen to show you kind of your basic options as you're on the trail. You got your the 4 portraits there, which as they get colored, as they'll degrade over time as you go down the trail, and if they get too sick, you got to stop and rest, repair stuff, blah blah blah. So you've got the family, you've got the wagon itself, the oxen, and your food. Things to concern yourself with. This is your overall inventory. This is, I guess, your other inventory. The Z's to sleep, and then this is just your travel log, and this will get updated every time you make a stop in a town or a fort. But nothing else to do here in Independence, Missouri, so we are going to hit the trail. Now I've got direct control here with the analog pad.
That's different.
Yeah, and I can hit the B button to crack a whip and make him go faster.
Is there like a limited number of those? Or
no, I can do that forever, but you'll see the trail. Okay, so there's a stop up here. I'm gonna hit the brakes and talk to this dude. Give the man $8 for 2 bottles of medicine. That is a deal. And medicine is highly useful.
You've got it.
Because you can fix literally anything with medicine.
Like, fix that wagon wheel, just pour some medicine on it?
Like, I could tell that this is a bad version of Oregon Trail because my first game, everyone lived.
Oh, yeah, everything is supposed to be, the Oregon Trail was not a fun
No, it's supposed to be grueling
adventure.
and everyone dies. So you'll see there are these icons on the map up ahead here where I'm trying to pick up their wagon and oxen kind of repair and health icons to pick up. And you'll see there are spots on the trail where there's stuff in the way. If I run over those like those rocks, or if I hit those rocks, and as you get further into it, you'll find other sorts of obstacles. That tree just fell over. Gotta look out for that.
Yeah. I don't know about this.
And
I don't know about this.
And this is the bulk of the game. The majority of your time in Oregon Trail is spent doing this.
So what happens if you like run into things?
You'll fuck up your stuff.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna talk to these. See, these people ran into stuff. Now they're screwed. I'm gonna help them.
Dude, does normal wear and tear happen, or like if you do a perfect run, are you good to go?
Well, I mean, you know, your oxen will wear out over time if you don't let them rest.
Okay.
See, like,
oh,
I ran over that stuff. You see
God.
stuff falling off. Like, that's bad, clearly.
Those just, man.
Oh, and then
look at those tornadoes.
Tornadoes coming at me.
What is going on in this game?
It's Missouri, man. Have you ever been to Missouri?
No, with good reason.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear about all this stuff on the Weather Channel.
Oh, see, that's mud, so it slows me down real bad. And I guess time is kind of passing, you know, in parallel with the travel here.
So we're already halfway to the end?
No, we're halfway to our first stop.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we're going to talk to the lore master here, the storyteller, and the Kansas River crosses, the first river crossing a wagon's face, blah, 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 blah. That's interesting, storyteller. No, really. We care about what you have to say. So now it's just like Frogger. It's reverse Frogger.
Okay. Oh.
Look out for logs. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, got it. That's great.
Oh, that's a good thing.
That was a crate. I wanted that.
Wait.
I got 20 pounds of food out of that crate.
What?
I got 20 pounds of food out of that crate.
I'll be honest, this water is really clean.
Yeah.
This is some really clean ass, like Florida, like tropical.
Yep, yep.
This is not what a river looks like.
Coming out of the Keys.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, give me that. Yeah.
Disingenuous representation of the Oregon Trail.
So, I played my first game really well. I kind of want to screw this one up.
Yeah, can you die of dysentery? That's the real question.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, here's one of the side activities, which is not really interactive at all, but it's a thing that you can do. And this just adds time to your travels, which is always a thing that you have to worry about because at a certain point it becomes winter.
Sure.
And then it becomes much harder on the trail. So we can spend a day harvesting berries from the bushes in this area. We're going to forage for berries. We got 30 pounds of berries. That is a lot of berries.
It's not even a mini game.
No, not even a mini game for that. There are mini games for a couple of the other things. Obviously for hunting. Hunger weakens your oxen.
So can you feed them?
What about running them into trees? How do they feel about that shit?
Oh my! How?
How about swinging my?
Is there drifting in this game?
Yeah, the handling on the wagon is very bad.
You don't say.
It's very bad. I do say. I just said that. Let's talk to these guys. What's going on over here? That wagon's on fire. I'm gonna search around it. Found 2 bottles of medicine.
Spend a day?
Yep.
Who would spend a day doing that?
Well, that's just the smallest unit of time on the Oregon Trail.
Sure measured time differently back in 1846.
What do you know? No pocket watches here, man.
Oh God! We suddenly spent a day looking through this wagon.
I'm gonna fix the wheel. I repaired the wheel in 0 days. See, that time worked to my advantage. I got that done in no days. So, the rounding there, instead of it taking me a full day or some portion of a day, nothing.
So, to search through a wagon, 1 day. To fix a wheel,
Yep.
0 day.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are. Winter arrives in 197 days. I write this from Big Blue Crossing after a quick journey. I'm relieved to be here despite the difficulty. The oxen have been injured by obstacles along the trail. Robert snuck into camp to steal some goods. So all that stuff is like all the usual kind of Oregon Trail events are popping up on the bottom screen, but since you are so much more engaged in actually guiding the wagon, it's way easier to miss them than it was kind of in, the classic Oregon Trail experience.
I did not even notice that. When did you get robbed?
Dude, all sorts of stuff's been happening.
What?
I know.
Where does it notify you of that?
Bottom screen at the top.
Oh.
Like where, yeah, pay attention on this next leg, you'll see it. I have nothing the trader wants. Well, F you, trader. We're out. All right, go to Fort Kearney. Look out for the Pawnee.
So you can save mid journey.
Yeah, there's several like just forced save points. I don't know that you can just save on your own randomly anywhere.
This game is loading.
Yeah, this game loads a lot, and the load times are long. You know what? Loads a lot is a little harsh. It loads at each one of these story or one of these like rest points.
Sure.
But the load time is long. That part I won't back down on. We'll fight a dude over the load times in Oregon Trail for the Nintendo 3DS. So how you doing, Patrick?
Well, I'm loading. I'm loading alongside this load screen.
You getting loaded?
Oh yeah. I picked up some special meds from the trader. Make sure I get to make this oh, it's so clean. I can't
deal with it.
I can't. It is so blue. Like I want to swim in that.
I'm gonna kill these oxen. It's gonna be awesome.
Sure.
My family's gonna die on the trail.
Yeah, what happens if your oxen die?
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet, so that's why I'm finding out all of our worst
right.
case scenarios in this playthrough.
Great.
Because I did my perfect where everyone lived and nothing really bad happened. This time I'm running into these rocks.
Yeah, there was never. Maybe I was playing this game wrong, but that
crate retrieved in that field there where it says crate retrieved. That's where you'll see stuff. So I got $5 for that. Like you can have robbers, you can have wolf attacks, you can have
some vampires.
Yeah, vampires can show up. No vampires, sadly. Oh, you can have wagon fires, which are always entertaining.
Ooh.
Hold on. What's going on over here? What's up, dude? So at any point here, I should point this out here.
No.
Boo!
Ah!
God damn it! So you'll see whenever I stop, this little target icon plunks itself down.
Is that hunting?
That's hunting time. I'll do this now just to demonstrate what this is like. So I'm using the stylus on the bottom screen to move this around. I'm using the analog pad to move the camera, and then I'm using the left bumper to actually shoot.
Oh, okay.
Hey, how come that didn't work? I shot that deer.
You have a lot of bullets. Guess you gotta shoot it twice.
I guess so. Oh, get back here. Yeah.
I can't even remember. How did aiming even work in...
Well, you were on that big open field, and you had to like turn and like press up or down. It was real clunky.
Shot that deer in the face.
I did shoot him in the face. I don't like that.
Just keep shooting these ducks.
Shooting whatever these birds are is way easier.
So does this run out, or you just choose at some point, I'm done?
Time ends at some point.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Got that stupid deer. And in my limited experience, it seemed like it's harder to like hit your limit. I'm not sure if you remember before, but like you would shoot a buffalo.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't have to shoot anything else now because that's
you got the buffalo.
I got the buffalo, and it's
gonna fill out what you can carry back.
Yeah. So there you go, 75 pounds.
That's a lot of food.
It is. So you can do that whenever, but of course, where you stop is gonna kind of dictate the quality of the hunting.
I assume that represents some passage of time as well.
Yeah. Okay, we did some fishing too. Good. So here we go.
So can you run that into the water?
No. No, the game is really like I said, the controls are bad on the cart. Okay, so in this one, I'm using the stylus on the touchscreen to kind of aim my shot here, and the left bumper to throw that out. Now, once it's out there, I'm moving the circle pad in a circular motion to reel in the line. So I can do that a little bit here, and you kind of want to tease the fish and get their attention. Don't want to cast too close to them, or they'll be scared. Don't cast too far away from them, or they'll never see it.
Well, I mean, apparently in 1846, it was real easy to know where to put your lure because
all the water was crystal clear.
Water was crystal clear. That's
Accurate.
Man.
That's how things used to be, man.
God. Pollution.
All right, here we go. And get that giant fish. And yeah, I actually find fishing to be a way more efficient way to get food.
Wait, oh really?
Oh yeah.
Like you get more food?
I get way more food for the time spent consistently. You saw how big that fish was, man?
That was a big fish.
It's a big ass fish. The fish was as big as me.
But that fish likes circus cookies too.
Who doesn't? What do you think we're using as bait?
None of
Kids can
none of
eat
those
fish.
styrofoam cups with dirt and worms.
Yeah, fuck.
I get a styrofoam cup with dirt and circus cookies. I'll wrap a worm around the circus cookie.
And you kind of want to do this at like an even, steady pace, or else you will snap the line.
There's at least a little bit involved.
There's a
in
little
this one.
technique to this. It's not. There's nothing new about this, but it's not terribly done. So you know,
It's no Big the Cat.
what?
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Fishing minigame.
Oh. See, look at that. 52 pounds of fish.
Yeah, and only three fish.
Yeah, 3 fish got me
Those
52 pounds. Some heavy goddamn fish. Patrick broke a leg. What do you want to do?
Ah!
Ignore it.
Yep. That's what I would do.
Patrick isn't feeling
That's
well.
what I
Fuck
would
you,
do.
Patrick.
When I broke 2 fingers in college, I ignored it for a day. Thought I just sprained them. Nope. Broke my fingers.
What are you doing, storyteller? Pawnee, I've been living. Oh, that's interesting, guy. Talking to the Indians. We can trade with them.
Are they gonna say anything interesting? Can you shoot the Indians? Is that what that hunting
No.
section is?
They want to make a trade. Give the Indians 2 bottles or 2 items of clothing for 2 bottles of medicine. I will take the trade.
What do you want the medicine for?
Get high off of.
You can distill it.
I'm gonna get wasted off this medicine.
All right, so I'm glowing green now. So that means I have upset stomach.
Yeah, that's it. Your broken leg has given you a little bit of the queasies. I didn't say slow down. I said go faster. What's going on, Indians?
There's a lot of stuff to do on the Oregon Trail. People everywhere.
Please take this gift as a gesture of friendship. The Indian gives you 20 pounds of food.
Why would you do that? This game, inaccurate portrayal of the friendliness of Indians, probably. Man, you were really messing up that. Oh, okay, so now it's orange. Okay, so you are being affected.
Yeah. I'm screwing up my stuff here pretty badly. And every time I do something, it gets logged here in the travel log.
I've had a bad time with my broken leg.
Will Smith saw a full moon the other night just above the horizon and asked why it was so large. I had no answer. The trail now stays close to the bank of the Platte River, the way to the Platte River crossing.
What is it? What?
We don't need anything here.
Mosey on.
All we need is each other.
Mosey on. Hey, Pac, I'm gonna get my leg checked out.
Fuck you, Patrick. Suck it up.
Oh, I'm gonna stay with the Indians.
Nope. No savages for you, sir.
They gave us 2.8 pounds of food. Why are you being so disparaging to those native people?
Be quiet during the loading screen, son.
Why would we call them Indians? This isn't India.
Because it's funnier.
You're right. You're right about that. It is way funnier. What's up, Indians?
What? Oh, come on.
Whoa.
Nah, you're Indians.
Where are we even right now? Can you pull up a map?
America.
Like, is there any representation of where we are on the overall trail?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Nope. Great.
Wait, no, hold on. Where's it? There we go. Nope. Wait. Yeah. Nope. Nothing doing.
See, no idea if you were anywhere close. All you know is that X amount of time until winter, right?
Yeah. Oh. Broken
Replace
tongue. See if I can fix it. 3
Great.
days.
That took way longer.
Yeah.
We have to get to winter as fast as possible.
Broken tongue.
Oh, fix it.
2 days.
Oh, that's carpenter skills +1.
Check this out. Oh, yeah.
Man,
No one likes that.
If you did anything like this in Old Oregon Trail, that game would bend you over. Like, that game was hard,
That game was hard. It was really difficult to like successfully run the trail. You had to be conservative, but not too conservative. So you had to like move in time to get there.
Yeah, you couldn't just hoard things and be meticulous like you.
No, it was like you got to boogie, dude, because winter is coming. God damn it. Oh yeah, fallen tree. Thank you.
How can you?
Patrick,
how do you light it on fire?
Patrick, you're going to die.
Oh, damn.
Just BT dubs.
Well, when I watched Final Destination on DVD, it had the death counter. I put in my birthday and my lifestyle choices, and it said I was going to die soon. Someone, I think, hey, I deserve a little more respect than someone.
No, you don't. Storyteller doesn't know your name. That's really interesting, Storyteller.
What happens when someone dies?
We're gonna find out together. Like I said, I didn't have anyone die.
Fix that axle.
Fix the axle. Aw,
What?
0 days.
Well, I guess it's just like a dice roll.
Yeah.
Whoa. Nice job narrowly missing that.
It's actually very easy to to miss those even when you're trying to get them. It's pretty. It can be kind of frustrating when it's like I'm aiming right at it, but the like steering assist that the game kicks in because the trail is turning is screwing it up. Nope. Fuck all y'all. We are hitting the trail again. I'm trying to see if there's any other activities that are along the way to.
These guys are like, why do they have these giant fires going in the middle of the day? It's not winter.
Not yet.
Though they're preparing for winter.
Yeah.
Gotta start these fires 177 days in advance. How else are you gonna maintain
Well,
it?
once it's winter, starting a fire is a bitch.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Sure. I can't question this Oregon Trail logic.
Enjoy this load screen.
And in fact,
You've got the time now to ponder
I'm going mad from the fever.
these questions. We ride.
I need some medicine.
We're hoarding the medicine for when we get to Oregon. We can get lit off of it.
Pa, why can't we get high on the trail?
So you need to be focused to hit all of the possible trees and avoid as many of the power-ups. Crippled wagon. Your wagon is in bad shape, which means its parts are more likely to break.
So if it breaks in the middle, then is it just game over?
I don't know. Again,
God,
I had a great run. You have great questions. I have no answers for you.
I better die before
Fix the
you
tongue.
break that wagon.
2 days.
I'm gnawing at my leg.
Did you notice that at the start there was no choice of like when we were going to actually hit the trail, which was another thing that the original Oregon Trail had?
Yep.
Like the original Oregon Trail actually had more options.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, for all the expansion of what you can do, it feels dumbed down.
Yeah.
Versus, again, you know, it's been a long time since I've played Old Oregon Trail. I don't know how much of that is my own nostalgia clouding my memory, but the iPhone one felt way more representative of what it was like. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, they're sick.
Hey.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey. We're all sick, as it turns out. I'm just sicker. Will Smith is not. What did you do? Did you
I think I'm turning too hard.
Did you break the game?
No. Not permanently, at least. These oxen are pissed.
So this is a retail product.
Yeah, this is available in stores for money.
So that means this is a bare minimum of $30.
Yeah, this is probably. Oh goddamn, it's probably closer to 40. You know what? It's probably 35, actually. Oh, everyone's real sick now. Your broken leg got taken care of, though. You're no longer green.
Well, it's it's not that it got taken care of. It's just that my leg just sort of reshaped in a sort of fucked up form.
I was gonna say, at this point, your leg is the least of your fucking concerns.
Yeah,
little
yeah.
man.
I'm shitting everywhere in this damn wagon.
Yeah,
you refuse to clean it up.
No one's gotten dysentery yet, which is kind of disappointing. Oh wait. Oh no. Slow down. See if I can stop there. This is another side activity, which again, oh, nope, too far. I passed it. There's gold, panning for gold, but you don't actually pan for gold. It's just a menu thing, and you hit it, and it says, you got money, or you didn't get any money. And it's like, well, great. Thank you for this robust set of activities to engage in. Vinny broke his arm. Suck it up, Vinny. Come on, Vin bro.
Well, hey, look, I broke his arm.
Death on the trail. Wow, out of the blue.
I out-survived him.
You out-survived Will Smith.
Suck it, Smith.
Will Smith has passed away. Not a single eye is dry as Will Smith is laid in the ground. Leave. Continue on your journey.
That's inaccurate.
Oh, man. And then your broken tongue. Things are not going well for this family. Trying to fix the tongue.
What happens if can you click on the portraits?
Just dead.
Oh
just
God,
dead.
you were just breaking.
Well, it's because the wagon's in such piss poor shape. No, you can't click on the portraits or anything down there.
What's the compass for?
It's the passage of time.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Again, the iconography and stuff in this game is not always super clear.
There's a lot of loading in this game.
Patrick, there's more loading screens.
At least Will died.
I'm gonna kill one more person and call this a day because I don't know that there's much more to show than what we've already shown.
Just
it's a pretty
trying to even dying in this game sucks.
Yeah, even that's taking way too long. It's like, no, come on, just kill him. And you know, as you've seen, really the central activity is driving that goddamn wagon, and you're actively having to drive it and navigate these crappy obstacles, and that's not fun.
No.
It's a bad driving game. They've turned Oregon Trail into a bad driving game. Shame on them for that. But you can still kill your family members and you can still name them what you want. So there's, I guess, a certain amount of appeal to that.
And they took out the gravestone.
Yeah, you can't customize your gravestone to put
I mean,
words
I
on there.
realized the gravestone thing is kind of dark, but
I've got a gravestone on my screen now.
yeah,
Look at
you're
that.
right. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
What happens?
You know what? If it was good enough for the MECC, it's good enough for me.
I wonder what happens if you die, like the driver dies. Is it all over?
The father dies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can the kid be operating the wagon? It sounds like you're hitting one of the dad.
Everyone go faster!
We are going to get. Well, I mean, where do you think we are right now? Are we in Arizona? You don't go through Arizona. Is that on the order?
Coyotes attack! Patrick is injured.
I'm already injured!
Well, now you're extra injured because of coyotes.
What an How did the coyotes get on?
We never stopped. We've been barreling ass down this trail the entire time. Broken tongue. Guess what? Oh, can't. Okay, can still try and fix it. 2 days. All right.
These oxen will not die either. I gotta give them some props.
Yeah, they're pretty sturdy.
Of anyone in this scenario, they've really been the one put through the ringer the most.
I mean, besides us.
We don't have to run along this. We're just sitting in this wagon.
I mean, like us, us
yeah,
literally.
Oh, yeah.
Broken tongue. Man, wagon tongues suck. 3 days. So here's just how dumb this game is. There's just boulders rolling down the goddamn trail in this section. Avoid the boulders. Uh-oh, I didn't avoid that boulder.
Wait, you broke it? What?
Oh, didn't avoid that boulder either.
These poor
I'm hitting
oxen.
all of the boulders.
Oh my God. Who made this game?
Jerks. Cracked wood.
Cracked wood?
Dry heat damages the wagon.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sprained ankle. Patrick has a sprained ankle.
Don't leave it.
Suck it up, Patrick.
So I have a broken leg.
Well, no, that healed.
I'm inherently distrustful of what this game is messaging.
What? A broken arm will heal on its own. Everyone refuses to die. I'm just gonna stop feeding you guys at some point here.
Can you get rid of the food? Can you sell all the food?
No, I can't sell it. I could probably try and trade it, but only in pretty small quantities. No one wants to. No one ever wants to trade big items.
Can we trade in Vinny?
Take my baby.
Oh, Vinny's your wife.
That's what I mean by my baby.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're on another loading screen.
I know. This is officially going on way longer than I had any intent for it to, but someone must die.
Yeah. Someone else has to die. I'm gonna outlast everybody.
You'll be the last one.
I was an early favorite for death, but look at me. Look at me go.
Resilient, I have to say.
How does the loading screen even work? The wheel's not always turning.
Oh, you guys broke down? Sucks for you. Later!
Yeah. Do you want my son? Would you like my son, Patrick?
He's a cripple.
He's got a kind of messed up, fixed broken arm. Oh, jeez.
Who saw that coming? Damn it.
But this, like, a fundamental problem with this game. How are you supposed to manage all of your stuff if you don't know where you are in the overall picture?
You mean just as far as like resources and
Yeah,
everything?
like the whole point of Oregon Trail was that, okay, I have this distance to go. Here's what's important at this stage that I need to be managing.
The top screen might be actually indicative of that.
But how?
No, it's moving too fast.
No, because the star is at every checkpoint.
Yeah. Well, no, because here's a checkpoint.
Oh, maybe not. No, I think each loading screen is that.
Well, this is gonna load.
Oh, is it? Okay, maybe you're right then.
Oh wait, no, that's a rare no load. No, wait, no. I'm trying to.
Man, everything is red. No wonder you got all the way to the end with everyone alive. When you do everything in your power to die.
Yeah. Yep.
So what?
I didn't say that I was like it was some master class that I was able to pull this off. Vinny's got a snake bite.
Oh man.
That's some classic Oregon Trail, getting the snake bite.
So do we know if
snake bites and dysentery? That's
is dysentery in this?
Yeah.
Do we know? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you've gotten it.
Oh yeah. Brother.
I told you not to eat that whole bag of circus cookies.
Fix the tongue. Fix the tongue while dodging boulders. That's apparently all that happens on this part of the trail. Where are the boulders coming from? I don't know.
There are no mountains in sight.
Don't ask.
Well, they're over there. But
don't ask where these giant, perfectly formed boulders are coming from. I think camera zooms out for this part.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No, I didn't do that. No food.
Oh, all right.
All right, now it's getting real.
Yeah.
Patrick is starving.
Oh, no.
No circus cookies for Patrick.
That's all right. I didn't want any more anyway.
Yeah, you're right about that top thing. Broken leg. Suck it up, Vinny. Quit bitching.
So we have no.
A snake bite with
Twice?
Vinny.
Oh man.
Oh, Vinny isn't feeling well. I understand why.
2 snake bites, not.
No food.
Why does everyone cough when there's no food?
Patrick is starving. Broken wheel. Fix the wheel. 3 days.
Put this video up as the ideal
speed run
of Oregon Trail.
Fix the tongue. 3 days to fix the tongue. Oh, oh.
Oh. God, we're gonna make it through another section. We're gonna get to another loading screen without anyone dying.
Oxen death.
Okay, all right.
Get your new team. Wait for help. Wait for help.
Yeah.
After 4 days, you get help.
Took them long enough to die.
See here.
Bear Lake.
Everything's been bad.
How's everything going, traveler?
Oh, this is shitty, but we're gonna keep going. Through another goddamn load screen.
Ah!
Yes, Patrick.
People worked on this game, and I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I feel like this is like kind of the big point that I've taken away from the Oregon Trail on the 3DS here is there are some games you don't need to try and modernize or try and remake. Some games are, you know what? It was probably fine that if I never played the Oregon Trail again and just had my memories of playing the Oregon Trail to go on.
Well, you just wonder who is this supposed to like. Okay, so the iPhone version, which it definitely adds some depth to it, but is more or less mechanically the same thing. So it's like you don't really want to play the old game with the old graphics. You kind of want, you know, some like there is no advantage from all of this, like controlling the wagon, all the like it.
Yeah, trying to turn it into an action game, like a driving game of some kind. All right, Vinny now has a third broken leg. I'm not actually sure how that's possible.
And he's been bitten by a snake twice.
I guess she.
Well,
Vinny's
it's
my resilient gal. Whoa. Oh yeah, trees.
Oh, listen to this music.
Listen to this public domain. Yeah, Patrick has died.
See you, suckers. This trail sucks anyway.
The sweet release of death for Patrick.
I'm trying to break my arms for weeks.
Now it's just Ma and Pa.
Ma's not looking too good.
No, she's not.
Ma gonna make it all the way to the end of this? She gonna make it to the next loading screen? I don't think we're gonna make it to the next loading screen.
I think the next loading screen will be the absolute stop for this stupid thing if no one else dies by then.
Just pull out the gun.
No, no, no. Damn it.
Oh, you probably got food, didn't you?
No, just money.
Just money.
No food.
Yeah,
You think that would kill people a lot more quickly?
Vinny is starving.
Has
a snake bite. Has not had it treated since his last snake bite.
Has
multiple broken legs.
2 at least. Breaking axles, fixing the axle. 2 days to fix the axle.
Whoop. Come on, we don't have that much
His
time.
controls are just
Die,
shitty and
Vinny.
loose and-
Die, Vinny. Ah! Every prompt is just
fixing.
tease.
You're like, oh, hopefully this will be death for someone. No.
Love that American flag on the.
Yeah, it's classy, right? So this looks like Dan Reichert's family's wagon.
I'd watch Dan Reichert play Oregon Trail.
Come on, hit things. Hit more things.
Ah, we're not gonna get that sweet release, are we?
Nope. All right, that's the Oregon Trail for the Nintendo 3DS. It's poor. It's not a thing that people should spend money on. Just ill-conceived, and again, worth mentioning that this is just a shoddy port of, well, this is a port of the Wii version of the game, which came out a little while back, which
probably wasn't very good either.
Didn't look great either. So
Yeah,
I can't comment on the quality of the port job because I never played the Wii version, but if this is any indication, that was not a real banger either. Patrick, I apologize for further sullying your childhood memories of the Oregon Trail.
If you hadn't locked the door to this room,
you would have escaped.
yeah,
Broken
broken my arm.
broken legs and all, huh?
Yeah.